Hi, thank you for joining me for another cutout cards. On this one, we will focus on a stocking for the Christmas season. So you need your backing paper that you use for gluing. You need your cutout, which I've already cut that out. You need your card. To embellish this even more, you need some of this fancy tissue paper, or you can use cotton. The cotton may kind of give it a better feel of what you normally see. And you can use if you like, you can use some of the glue glitter sticks and maybe some watercolor if you want to try to embellish the backs of it. You will need the glue stick, and you will need some regular liquid or gel glue. And if you don't have the glue stick, you can just use the gel glue or the liquid glue, regular glue, for the entire thing. So what we're going to do first is, you do your placement, which I have already decided I want the stocking hanging slightly tilted on the card. So that's very simple. I'm not going to do anything elaborate. I like using the glue sticks because it's easier to get to the edges, and that's the most important thing when using any type of cutout. As you know, if you were sewing, you'd make sure the applique, which is the same as a cutout, but fabric. Now I'm covering the inside surface. It is necessary, and we'll set that to the side to get those edges down really well. Now I want it hanging more so to the bottom than to the top, and then you can write on the top part of this, but again, that's up to you. And then just use your finger, go to the middle outward with these appliques or cutouts, excuse me. It just makes it easier, less holes. And then I come back with the card and using a little pressure from the inside out, making sure all the edges are down and the inside is smooth. I don't want that bubble texture in there at all. The only raised surfaces I want will be the ones that I make with the glitter glue stick. And so with this tissue paper, as you can see, this is just scrap pieces. I'm going to crumble that up because I want it to go here on the top of the card, on the stocking rather. That's where it's going to go. So if you had cotton balls, because that's what we used to use years ago in the cotton ball. The difference is with this, I'll have to come back over it with some kind of glue or medium to make it stick down. This just looks a little fancier. So I may get the cotton ball. I think I'll do this because then I don't have to worry about it. So I will put down the glue, and I'm going to cover this top portion. Put a generous amount down. And I just want it to go on the outside surface here of where the Christmas stocking is. I think that may work perfectly. I'm just checking to make sure it's all covered. And I'm going to open this up. I think this will make a better topper, and then I press it down. So it took what, 2 cotton balls? really 1.5, so I think that's worth it, and it looks a whole lot better. Pressing it down. I think that creates a better effect than the tissue paper, even though the tissue paper appeared to be so fancy. That sticks off the surface of that card really well. I don't know if you can see that too well. I am pressing that way down because wherever that glue smushes out, I want that cotton ball to stick on there. That gives it a much better effect. Now, what I was saying before, if you wanted this to look like it was really hanging from something, we're going to just put that tab there. And if you wanted to embellish this further by making it look like it is hanging from the fireplace, then I would take and use a large or loose brush. Get me some water going here because that would be the edge of the fireplace. And you don't need much more than that, just a little water. A little extra water. So it doesn't look like the nail is just hanging in the air somewhere. And again, you can go around this entire surface if you like. See what that would look like. It tends to make it stand out or separate it from the background. It's not a big difference, but you can kind of tell. Turn the card to make it easier for you to go around. Don't outline the cotton ball, just the stocking itself. Now I made that line rather thin, but if you like, you can make that a thick line. And then of course you have to set this aside. The watercolor will dry rather quickly, but the glue will take a while. And if you feel brave, you can personalize the stocking with someone's name if you like. Okay? So, thank you for joining me. Until next time.